Welcome to Rethink's Gaming Tuesday Night RPG featuring Waterdeep Dragon Heist played through Discord and Fantasy Grounds, today in person. Thanks as always to Sirenscape for the amazing atmosphere and music. Make sure you check them out at www.sirenscape.com. You just got to be using it at your game table. If you want to support this content, please consider joining us at Patreon or checking out Rethink Gaming on DM's Guild.
Let's begin. So yeah, as mentioned, thank you, sir. We are playing this game in person, mostly. We've got one player late and one player remote, but we had just kind of a unique opportunity where I happen to be in Missouri with my stuff, so all the guys are here as well. Here we are. I don't think we're going to do the cameras thing every time, but we figured we're here, we might as well turn it on, right? Alright, so when last we played, the party had completed their Zentrum mission, which was to go patrol the docks and keep the bait guy alive, luring out his prey, and killing him. So, the party has just finished looting a dead drow, taking away a pair of noteworthy boots, a pistol, and 16 rounds of poisoned ammunition. What would you like to do next?
Put the boots on immediately.
I was like, yeah, I want the pistol.
Yeah, I'll give you the pistol.
Alright, so we are going
I'm keeping the
But
ammo,
we
though.
definitely have to
Get the pistol
rest.
and no ammo?
We are definitely going to need a rest in a moment.
We can short rest. I have Song of Rest still. Or now. I'll have to look up what that does again. I think it gives us an additional D10 when we rest.
Alright, I'm swapping the inventory around. Are you actually keeping those bullets?
No, I
Like, it's just being facetious.
I can never tell.
That would be great. Gives them the pistol but no gun.
Oh, really?
but no gun.
That's fine. Fantasy Grounds expects me to move one bullet at a time. That ain't
Yankee
happening.
with no brim.
With no yank.
Like, I can just put 16 bullets in my inventory.
I got you.
Alright.
Not
Oh,
just
can I have
bullets.
my character?
What is that
Oh,
called?
yes.
Why can't I think of it?
D6.
There you go.
So,
Like the visor.
yeah, so if we take a short rest, if whoever uses a hit dice can add an extra 1d6 HP.
I think we
Because-
can just go home and go to bed.
Well, I didn't know if we should take a short rest because
Yeah, so
you're almost dead and so is Dubbin.
what did
And I'm out of
we-
spell slots.
What did we want to do about the dead body laying in the street? Bearing in mind that that's,
Throw it in the
highly
sewer.
illegal.
I'd say
So,
chuck it in the...
Wait, time out. We have to puncture the lungs and then throw it in the water. If you don't puncture the lungs, the body will float.
Oh, okay.
So, stabbing the lungs with my dagger.
Uh,
I'm gonna need help because I'm small.
Everyone there is small.
Mage hand for no fingerprints.
Dudley also has mage hand, so that's 15 pounds. We only need another 115.
we could scooch, maybe. Could theoretically work.
Can I just shoot 2 arrows
yeah.
through his chest?
So,
I don't think it's necessary. I mean, you can. But
so punctured lungs, yeeting in the in the water.
Yeaton in the bog. Okay.
Yeeting in the body of water.
Okay. There's drow down there somewhere now.
Dead, I hope. I hate the way you said that.
If he wasn't dead, with punctured lungs,
He's not having a grand time.
no. Now in the
He's
water.
gonna be pissed. All right, so then we just head home like nothing happened, and it's all.
Obviously, we like wash our hands off. But yeah,
In the same.
good crime scene etiquette,
And,
you know.
what about our guy? What about our dude? We're just gonna let him go.
Oh yeah, we should probably check up on him.
Make sure he's...
I'll walk
fine
up.
with what just happened.
I'm gonna walk up and just ask if he's okay.
Yeah, he's fine. He didn't even get hit.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much unfazed.
Still drunk.
So out of character, we need to come up with a name for our group. So be like, group need is called the Justice League, you know.
can't be the Justice League
Super
because they're not
Friends.
along.
The super friend.
The morally ambiguous.
No, you can call us the Wicked Wanderers.
Hans boys, it is.
Hans boys.
I'll kill
Skivers
you.
boys.
I will kill you. If you keep suggesting dumb names, I'm gonna slowly raise my bow with an arrow in it. Or use this dope pistol I just got.
Not like you could hit me anyways.
Bro, your armor class is like 2.
True.
I actually have decent armor class for a bard.
Alright, what we doing? Going home?
Yeah, probably going home, checking on the guy, make sure he's okay. I'm peacing out.
Bro, I still want to go talk to this dragon.
We'll talk to the dragon later. Easy, donkey.
It's night right
I
now.
was gonna say, you going tonight?
We intentionally did not go speak to Dragon so that you could go speak to Dragon.
Good.
Alright. So the night passes uneventfully. Let's click that there button. I'm on that one already. Long rest for all y'all.
Alright.
Anybody doing anything specific or in particular for this rest?
If I'm allowed, like to work my boy Skippers.
Before or after you rest? Do you have a spell slot left?
Oh, I don't have a spell slot. That's right. So I'll have to be after, I guess.
Okay. Yes, you can. Just make sure you count that spell against your uses for today.
I'd like to consult the stars. It's been a few days since I've consulted the stars.
Okay.
It's feeling a little lost.
It's cloudy.
Is there a chance of meatballs?
No.
Hopefully not.
So I'll probably just work with Skippers later tonight instead of right now.
Okay.
So I can
Your
save
call.
my slots.
Your call.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So,
Have I heard anything back from the Eye Patch Guild?
you haven't.
Not since your last minute.
Yeah, when it was something about, orgies and something about the
Blackjack.
devil. It was something about the devil and something about orgies, and then I terrorized a little girl.
I just had the picture of Lester saying,
Now, are you telling your friends that you did this?
No,
You're talking this out of character.
out of character.
Okay.
I'm not
Second.
telling anybody jack shit about what's going on. I don't think.
is this the next day already? Is that what this is?
Yeah, I was asking if anybody wanted to do anything overnight.
I mean,
I couldn't
we
do
were all
all
asleep. I was asleep.
Me and Justin were going to go to the temple for that worship machine kind of things today, so I was just wondering.
The Temple of Gond.
Yes, that one. I don't have my notes, so don't.
Yeah. Well, as you go to exit the front door, you see a young page who was coming to run up to knock. And he's kind of startled because he wasn't expecting you to open the door right now.
Hi. How's it going?
Good, sir. Good, sir. I'm to give you a message.
Me a message? Or like the people at the house the message?
Yes, sir. The people at the house. I'm
Okay.
sorry. He goes right past you because now you don't belong to the house. And he knocks on the door.
Not my problem anymore. Walking away.
What's going on, little feller?
The barrister's on his way.
Sounds like my problem now.
I'm definitely gonna call you guys back.
He's bringing 3 guests. And I'm to inform you because it will be a short while he walks.
All right.
He holds out his hand.
It's crisp high five. Close the door.
Slap the skin, soul brother.
I'll save that for later, sir. He leaves.
I'm just gonna let everybody in the house know that the barrister's coming. That we should be ready.
And he's bringing
And guests, yeah.
3 guesses.
workers, I hope.
Probably not.
I would imagine somebody to supply liquor. Somebody to supply supplies for the liquor, like glasses and whatnot. And then
Poison test?
advertising?
Or food.
Or food.
If
or
we.
something to fix up the place.
Well, are we being a
Gotta
bar
have
or a
the
bar?
nachos with the liquor.
Is it a bar or a bar and tavern that we're opening up?
Nachos haven't been invented yet.
Sure.
You know, some
Small
bad
pieces of
nachos would
naan
taste
bread.
better than whatever you brought last night.
So nasty.
That's so close.
Anyway, so looking down the street, want to make a perception check?
He said the barrister was walking. He wasn't taking a carriage.
Correct.
That's kind of weird.
14.
So as you look down the street, you can see that party. The barrister's walking out front, moving about a mile an hour or so.
Hell yeah. Guys, we got plenty of time.
Walking very slowly. Everyone else is politely walking behind.
Awesome.
So how do you want to make ready your front room?
So just pick it up, make sure there's no like tools in the area, make sure there's not a whole lot of just scraps in the area.
We should inform our resident poltergeist that there are going to be guests who are going to help us with the bar.
I'm
How
gonna
do you want to do that?
So I'm
You
gonna
just
go
gonna say that?
I'm gonna go upstairs to the second level.
Yep.
Move the painting of his mother. I'm just gonna sit.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh no!
Well, like slightly, so it's enough that he'll be up there within a second.
Yeah, he's all over that. And positions it precisely once again, and you can see a rag moving now, just like a centimeter at a time across the top.
What's his
Very, very
name
carefully
again?
cleaning the entire thing.
Leave.
Leif.
Later.
Leif. We're having friends over to get the tavern running. Don't kill them. Please.
I don't know if he's even listening to me. Let's find out. Okay.
I can make a persuasion roll if you'd like.
No, that's good.
I will not touch the painting anymore if you just let them be.
Okay. He doesn't say or do anything.
I'm just gonna walk back downstairs.
Okay.
I would like to suspend a nice pink light of magic from the ceiling, bathed in a nice royal pink.
Okay.
Interesting choice.
Uh-oh.
We gotta be flashy
True.
for the barrister.
Did you disconnect from your server?
I did get disconnected from my server.
Wait, this says additional bard spells.
Dudley, you still reading this?
From the from Tasha's.
Oh, like vicious mockery?
Dudley. Yeah, I think we lost the internet, guys.
Yeah.
Yep, there it goes.
Bye.
Alright.
God, I did the perfect intro and everything.
Well, that's going to make Fantasy Grounds a little bit difficult, but we can continue to play.
I can just call Dudley.
I don't think I need it right at the moment.
Oh, I know, we can take care of Dudley.
I was about to say, I'm gonna call him right now.
Yeah,
Let's
just
say,
work.
I didn't think about that being a problem. Dad's internet just
It's a little flaky, isn't it?
Or
Right.
just hop in Discord. And
pretty much
put it
the
on
entire time I came back. It just about the time I moved back in, it just started randomly disconnecting everybody.
Hello, our Wi-Fi died.
Oh,
So you're just gonna play on speakerphone for now.
okay.
It usually comes back pretty quickly, but
We're usually within 5 minutes usually.
So how much of that did you get?
Nothing.
So pretty much all I did was I went upstairs and moved the painting to get Leif's attention, and told him don't fuck with people if he wants the bar open.
That's
I
right.
made a pink light.
And pink light.
Nice.
Did you hear that the barrister's coming over?
Yes.
Okay.
okay. Anything else?
Oh, go to the very top, to that weird magician's.
He's not gonna come down.
Just want to double check.
You're going
He doesn't-
into
He doesn't live in the rest of the house. He lives in that little tower thing. That's all he owns.
Yeah.
going
I'm
into
just-
Illyrium's tower.
Well, I want to. I'm gonna mage hand knock on the entrance.
No response.
Just does not care.
Alright. I'm just gonna go back downstairs and don't worry about it.
Fantasy Grounds gets booted back up. Can you pull up my spell list so I can mark them down?
Sure.
Do you
I've
not
just
have
been
the
going for
D&D Beyond
for
character?
that.
I was about to say, do you not have the D&D?
I don't remember if I updated my spell list on
Oh.
D&D
You
Beyond.
definitely did not.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I've been keeping my D&D Beyond characters.
So it's running on a server, so no internet means.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Dummy.
Well,
So I think we're just picking up and getting
It's
everything
really straightening for the barrister.
as presentable as possible.
Okay. Okay, what about the ongoing construction? Is that going to continue?
Wait, are
I
we
am
gonna get in
going-
trouble if they find out that we've been constructing without the Artisans Guild or?
Most probably.
Well, we just have to be like, it's just home repairs. Because we are living there.
The guy who lived down
That's
the
fair.
street at the other tavern was trying to do home repairs. And the Carpenters Guild and the Roofers Guild all got mad at him.
Well, we can say that we were doing construction, then heard about what we had to do with the guilds, and then just stopped. I'll talk to the man. I got this.
Okay, but you can hear the hammer.
Well,
going
no,
right
we'll
now.
we'll have him stop for now.
Of course.
We'll have him stop for now
Okay.
and say that we were started on repairs.
Yeah.
Then we realized that we had to get permission from the guilds. We're new in town, so we didn't know about that. We're new in town.
Shut up.
I got this. I'll pull some out of my ass. So stop all construction.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you going to do to arrange some seating in your tavern?
Start some construction.
On
Do
chairs.
we have any chairs?
Yeah, there's chairs and some tables.
Are
They're like 4 tops.
Passable.
They're not in great shape, but
They're passable for people to currently sit at for a short amount of time.
okay.
But we also know they also know that we can't really do anything, so we can't put a whole lot of money into it if we don't know if it's gonna be. I got this. I am the charisma of the group. The smolder and everything.
Still scary.
The smolder and everything.
What is your charisma day?
18.
Okay.
One higher than mine.
But then next level, all of my pretty much charisma checks will be at least a 10
Yeah.
plus my bonus.
Yeah.
Well,
My strength's an 8.
Okay. So after an amount of time that seems ridiculously long for anyone to walk any amount of distance, you can see the man coming up the way.
I'm going to go right to the door and just wait for the knock to open. Because I don't want to be like, hello, I've been waiting for you. You know,
Okay. I don't have that either. Shit.
2 hours later. Oh, I have a hotspot I can use.
No, I mean, I'm getting it on the phone. I just got to pull it up. Give me a second.
I mean, I have unlimited hotspot, and I never use it.
Yeah, but I have to connect to it. And, I seriously do have a favorite to D&D Beyond here. Although I need to turn off the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, exactly.
D&D Beyond.
I have
Expense.
2 days of
10
back
points of lay on hands. That'll be good to go.
Wait, what?
I have 10 points of lay on hands.
Oh.
Level 2. I get 5 per level.
I have 2
I thought you
points
said
of
you
healing
need.
hands.
I'm like, we just slept.
One
No.
per level.
I get.
does sleeping fix your stab wounds overnight, Derek?
I mean, yes.
Yes. In the world of D&D, yes.
It also fixes gunshot wounds, apparently.
Yeah, Dudley, you
To the
almost
face,
died.
too.
No, that's fine.
You went to 1 HP
You'll
off
have
of
that.
one
For
shot.
short rest, I can just walk next to someone and they get healed 2d6
Okay.
plus 3.
So the barrister is an ancient human male wearing a long red robe. Behind him is a halfling with mutton chops and bushy eyebrows. Then there's a human, sort of a spindly armed, bent over looking dude. And then there's another human wearing a dirty leather smock. Then there's a female shield dwarf who's got a terrible scar running down the right side of her face that actually is keeping her mouth partially open.
I'm still waiting for them to knock to even open the door.
Well, you hear the barrister very, very slowly stepping up to your door. And he knocks.
Hello.
Greetings!
Ah, hello. I'm Han. This is Skivers.
Morning. Time is money.
I'm just gonna usher him in.
Okay. He comes inside. He's got a big leather satchel over his shoulder and begins pulling out gigantic documents.
Oh. It's gonna be one of those meetings.
Still ready to start your business?
Just waiting on permission from the guild so we can start work on the place.
I've brought a few representatives, and the halfling steps forward. Hello, 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 hello.
Pleased to meet you.
Hello.
Name's Broxley Fairkettle.
I'm Han. This is Givers.
I represent the Fellowship of Innkeepers.
Do we want to do that, or do we just want to do a bar?
Well, I thought we were doing a bar and tavern.
General tavern.
We could have like cots in the back if they get too drunk.
We also have two levels of room, I guess, because we have the main floor and then level.
Well, we don't really want them going up. I don't think we really want them just snooping around,
This is
especially since we're living here. So I think the upstairs should be off limits.
Upstairs.
Especially because drunks are gonna touch the painting, and the painting's gonna fight back.
Well, you touch the painting and you're not drunk, so that doesn't really change anything.
I had to get Leaf's attention.
A small female tiefling comes in the back door, behind the rest of the party, sort of trying not to be seen, not necessarily stealthy, but in sort of a very like standoffish, behind the scenes sort of
I saw
way.
that too.
Hi, I didn't catch your name. My name is Han. This is Givers.
We understand.
Welcome, sir. Good to see you.
Hello. Good to see you.
We're having some internet
Stay a
problems.
while and listen.
Actually, I think I broke one law, and it was the speed.
Speed's a suggestion.
True.
Not if it's a workaround.
Whoa!
All right,
It says-
so the nobly armed man glares at you and says, "That's Ginny."
From the block?
And the tiefling girl takes out a long piece of parchment and writes something very short on it, without saying a word.
Can I see what she's writing?
Not without like getting behind her or something. She's holding it like this. And
She's probably just here to record our conversations for quality control purposes.
Dudley just hung up on me.
aw.
We didn't want Dudley anyways.
You're back on Discord.
Oh,
Oh!
Yay.
Internet!
we're back.
I still mean what I said.
Yikes.
Still not on my server.
This dice always gets somewhere between a 10 or a 14. Never higher, never lower.
You're gonna hit a 1.
What did it go?
18. It was
I
high
got a
though.
VPN into my server.
What's up?
We're
Flippin'.
back.
Snap back to reality. Oh,
Some pizza.
there goes gravity. Grab me a sody pop.
Don't go Jake a soda pop.
Carfield.
Get nothing.
Grab me a sody pop, senpai.
You lose.
Thank you for someone
What's
getting
that
that.
off of?
So
So many.
Oh my
when
god.
you said
I will kill you.
Let him figure it out.
when you said Ginny came
Anything.
I did.
Anything but squirt.
in, she wasn't one of. Was she one of the original 3 guests?
She was not.
I didn't think so.
There are
Yeah,
4 people with the berry, sir,
yeah.
if anybody's counting. There's the halfling, the man with the scrawny
Charlie
arm.
and the Chocolate Factory.
There's the dwarf with the scar, and
No.
a human, and a
It's not Derek.
Schmuck.
and a schmuck. That's 4 people.
Crush.
I know
And now
schmucks
it's
very
you.
well.
And a schmuck.
Okay, so the knobby armed dude who just said that's Ginny
From the block.
introduces himself as Hammond Craddock. He represents the Vintners, Distillers, and Brewers Guild.
Hi, Hammond. I'm Han. This is Givers.
We understand that you're Han and that is Skivers, my dear friend.
We've said it 15
Ginny
times.
is scribbling notes.
I'm gonna look her right in the eye. I'm just gonna say something like watermelon Tabasco sauce and see if she writes down. Did it look like she was writing down watermelon Tabasco sauce?
It seemed like she might have been, yeah.
I told you, Han. Quality control.
I'm gonna pick up on this. And I'm gonna say, what's that one word? It's anti-disestablishmentarianism or something.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Alright, so then the guy in the leather schmuck comes forward, introducing himself. He wipes his hand off on his sleeve before reaching out for handshakes. You can tell from the smell of him he's a butcher.
That might be important for a bar.
Justin Rask.
Hi, my name is Han. This is Skivers. Did I miss anybody?
Skivers across the room.
Roll fucking initiative.
And the shield dwarf steps forward. She's heavily armored and carrying a magical components pouch to boot. And she introduces herself as Okorira Stonemarl.
Hi, I'm Han. This is Skivers.
Who do you represent?
I represent the Watchful Order of Magists and Protectors.
Cool.
Hey, you
Oh,
look into
no, we're part of that. We're cool. I'm working with the Black Staff a little bit, so.
Is the Black Staff the good one or the bad one?
Black Staff
Yes.
is the lady who wants us to go speak to the thing.
The trees?
No,
the
no,
trees
no,
speak Vietnamese?
No.
You hear a loud thudding sound on your porch. Okorira reaches inside her shirt, grabs a hold of a large medallion, and concentrates for a minute. And you see a shield guardian now step off of your porch and onto the street. And shield guardian, if you're not aware, is like a 12-foot tall metal robot.
Hi, I'm Han. This is Skivers.
The robot does not move or acknowledge you anyway.
Just close the door.
Well
Was that-
then.
Was that a robot?
Don't fuck the other robot.
Is that a robot? I'm just curious. Never seen
Not curious is curious.
a robot. I mean, kind of curious, guys.
On a scale from 1 to 20.
I'm sure you can go take a gander.
About a 16
That
curious.
sounds about right.
Pretty curious.
Alright, 1 second. Be able to do this.
Not only did I find it in
Looks like that.
Oh! Okay, now, who's not going to be curious about that thing?
Interesting.
I'm just gonna close the door, look back inside. Not very friendly. You just forget him.
He's kind of different from me, so I'm not as curious.
How do you know it's a guy? Can't assume genders.
He used in a general term.
I say he's rocking a big old cod piece, so that's a.
I thought you were gonna say cod.
Just making an observation.
Could be a butch female. It is ma'am.
Can we get one of those? Like, how much does one of those
We
cost
have
for the
one
bar?
in
We have
training.
the budget one.
We have one in
We
training.
got the Dollar General version from down the street.
No, not even Dollar General. The Dollar Tree. The step below Dollar General.
Family Dollar
Huh?
version.
Well, where do we start?
Let's be seated, the old man says, indicating that everyone around should basically sit around where he sat, because he's now sprawled out many multiple.
I'm going to take a
Documents.
seat directly across from the man and look at you.
For why?
I don't trust you.
'Tis fair.
Not trustworthy in the slightest.
So the barrister, taking far longer than is probably necessary and using flowery, jargony vocabulary, explains that you have applied for membership in all of the appropriate guilds, fees covered. They've also secured 1,000 gold worth of renovation through the carpenters, roofers, and other guilds as needed, and you can direct that repair however you like. That's all been pre-approved and ready to go. Your guild licenses and contracts are paid as well
Oh, nice.
for 250 gold on that front. each of the individuals who came to visit talk about what they offer and what their guilds offer. So the Fellowship of Innkeepers basically allows you to run a tavern or an inn. They have a newsletter, they have regular meetings. If you want to participate in, helping to shape the laws around this business in Waterdeep, all guild members are able to attend and participate in that.
So we're in the Better Business Bureau.
Kind of for that specific business. The Vintners, Distillers, Brewers Guild can provide you any manner of alcohol, local or foreign, and members get at a good rate. It's also expressly forbidden to re-serve alcohol. You can buy it for your own use, but you can't buy it for public service unless you're a member of the guild. And so,
it's a liquor license.
Similar, yeah. They give an example of someone who tried to open a tavern in this very area, who came from a family of tanners and is not permitted to sell alcohol.
Gotcha.
Sounds like a
that's good
neighbor.
news is what that is.
That sounds like a neighbor.
Good news for us.
I would like to, as the man, make sure that everyone is aware that they're probably talking about the guy that we went and visited.
No, we know.
Okay.
That's what I was about to say. That's what I was like.
I don't know what everybody's intelligence is, but it's a 10
Average.
We're 12.
I'm slightly above average.
Nice.
Okay, so then the butcher, basically he can bring cartloads of chopped meat. He can do this monthly or weekly if needed. Monthly deliveries are covered by the guild monthly dues, so there's no extra charge for that. And depending on how picky you are about the meat he brings, those rates are really reasonable as well.
Well,
All right, then the Watchful Order of Mages and Protectors provides physical security for your establishment. You can basically they'll try to keep an eye on things with your guild fees, right? No really firm promises there, but they can also additionally cast as many glyphs of warding on the place as you feel are appropriate for 300 gold apiece.
Since we've got multiple party members who are already part of that, because we went and spoke with the Blacksmith and joined up with that, are we allowed to do like our own sponsoring and whatnot ourselves since we're part of that guild? Or
Yes, so Waterdeep does give homeowners and property owners quite a bit of discretion in how they handle people on their property. So
got castle law on our side.
yeah,
Yeah, it sounds like we don't even really need a bonus because we're like good enough for now.
300
Well,
gold for a glyph of warden. We get 3 of those bad boys as soon as you call nearly anything.
well, here's the thing.
all right. So the butcher,
True.
Justin, stands up. Pleased to meet y'all. He heads towards the door. He stops for just a minute, and he turns back, I guess making eye contact with Hal. He gestures you over.
Walking on over with my buddy pal, Skivers.
Just so you know, if you ever have any meat needs disposing of, I can take care of that too. Tips his hat.
Return to the group. He can get rid of rotten meat if we don't sell it. I'm just gonna sit back down.
He slams the door behind him.
Can I get a perception on what they said? Just, like, can I get just 13?
Yeah, you heard him.
Awesome.
I was about to say I was gonna tell everybody once the important people weren't here.
Okay, so the barrister begins passing the documents around. You each need to sign.
I don't know what my signature should be.
I'm also going to put Skiver's paw in some ink, and we're having a Skiver's paw print next to my name on every signature.
Okay.
You know, look at the barrister as he's passing them out and ask him if there's any laws or restrictions that we need to be aware of for our daily operations.
Asking him what now?
If there's any laws and restrictions that we need to be aware of for daily operations.
Beyond what's in the code legal.
Yeah.
I mean, in general, if a guild does it, you better not. And no, that's about it.
Sick. So a kegger every Friday.
Kegger Fridays. I like that review.
It could be our theme.
Our theme is Kegger. Why don't we just
The
name
title of
it
the
Kegger
place is
Fridays?
Keggers.
We could
Keggers.
Kegger Fridays.
So the perky halfling
It could be called
Um,
Kegger Club.
wants to know what you think about the ghost.
The cool Kegger Club.
We
He's a good friend.
spoke with him. We tried speaking. That normally solves a lot of things. Solved this too, so we're all good to go.
Turns out he just wanted it to be a tavern again. That's all he cares about. So?
And you believe this creature?
He's helping us restore the tavern. I see no other motive for this.
He has been nothing but
Maybe to get us
helpful.
in trouble.
He has been nothing but helpful
Nothing but
since
Cleaning glasses, making sure there's
since
no
we told him.
broken
Oh yeah,
glass
we decided
anywhere.
that we weren't gonna talk about the construction because we didn't have permits for the construction yet.
Gotcha. Well,
But
he's
Been nothing but helpful since we agreed to make it a tavern again. Caused no issues.
helping us move some stuff around.
As long as you don't move his paintings. Those are upstairs. They'll be locked away.
Interesting. Well, Cora, given some time, talks about how she once owned Troll Skull Alley. She sold it to a family of shield dwarves who fell on hard times and sold it to a woman who turned it into an orphanage.
Whack.
And that woman turned out to be a hag who was cooking and eating the children.
Less
deep cleaning.
That seems to be a trend with hags, apparently. Cooking and eating children.
So that's their thing.
So
Really like
what he's saying is that we should get like a spiritual cleansing of the house,
And a
but not
thorough
of
cleansing.
lift.
And a nice bleaching.
Yeah, just very thorough bleaching.
She wishes you well. Reminds you that she can do the glyphs of warding service if you'd like, and excuses herself also.
Yeah, I don't think we're too at ends with anybody yet to need glyphs and warding, but definitely something to keep in mind.
Yet.
Yes.
I mean, our neighbor.
I don't
Your
imagine
neighbor
him being
hopefully
able
will
to
stay
too
over
much
there.
I mean, they're also like non-lethal glyphs of warding, so you don't have to just like concuss and blast and.
Right. More protecting the place than repelling it.
Every time you walk into a house, just immediate concussion.
It's like a password reset. You get 3 attempts that are non-lethal.
Alright, so then it's Hammond's turn, and he wants to know what beverages you want for your first open.
I'm really feeling
Kegs.
some pepper mead. Something.
Shut your mouth right now.
Something that'll give you a nice afterburn.
What was that? We had something that was really good, like Red Dragon Crush or something. I think that's what it's called.
That's the one.
Red Dragon Crush. If you can find that one, I've heard very top notch.
Some dwarven fire.
Ooh, some dwarven firewater.
does sound good.
And a keg, or several kegs.
Ale.
Kegs of ale.
Just ale.
Lowbrow ale.
Okay, so yeah, the scribe behind him writes all of this down, and he says that your delivery will be ready by the end of the week, and he'll be checking up on you as you go to see what you need to restock.
So is it restock as needed, or do you make scheduled deliveries for restock?
He explains that occasionally they'll get new spirits that they want you to try or that they want you to promote, and so there'll be a conversation to be had.
And can you take care of restocking? Because there might be instances where we might not be here if.
No, absolutely not. You'll need to hire staff.
We'll figure it out.
Well, I meant like.
We could
We'll
be
need
the first
barkeepers
bar and tavern
and waiters
to be only
and
spiritual.
probably cooks.
I can catch on some
'Cause
serve.
I can't.
That's what I'm saying. Is that we'll be
I
able to
don't
later as well.
I don't know what food tastes like.
Perfect.
So
Honestly,
I can't.
So you have the Rona.
you're the one.
I meant more of a, like, if there's new spirits you're going to give us, do you take care of that if we're gone? Or can our bartender take care of that? Or does it have to be us?
Whoever you hire to run the bar should have the authority to do that.
A lot of power to give somebody
Let's
over
just
my
hire
business.
Leaf.
Well, then run the bar. What do you want?
Let's
man?
hire the neighbor guy.
I just might.
We
Don't
could.
not
We
be
talked
here.
about it like 3 times. Because now we know he can't legally run his business.
No, he can run our business legally.
Exactly. And
Wait, the guy down the street?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No,
You
Isn't he
pay
kind of crazy?
cover
he's kind of
prices.
crazy. I don't want him here.
Why is he kind of crazy?
I don't know. I get a weird vibe from him.
Seemed like a nice guy to
I
me.
get a super weird vibe from him.
You should
Does
be.
he happen to know how much a bartender generally runs?
The barrister flips through several pieces of paper you haven't signed yet and pulls out a sheet. I've identified some candidates.
Do they have like a skill bar on there with like different levels of what their skill might be, or is it like a star rating, or like?
I would like to go through the candidate list and see what information is offered about the candidates.
So in eloquent scroll is names, just probably 130 names, and that's all it is, names. It doesn't say anything about them, doesn't mention race or gender or anything. You can kind of infer, but that's it.
I'm gonna pick the 7th name.
Oh, now.
That's one.
Okay.
We
I
should
think we
have
need like 4 to 5 of
Beat me
them.
to it.
we should have tryouts. We should have like a little tryout.
The
day.
bartending game.
Bartending games.
They just have to run like a CrossFit.
Yeah, and whoever gets last each time gets a tankard right to the head.
Yeah.
From a ghost.
From a ghost.
Slowly get eliminated like that until we're down to the last 2, and then they have a bar off or something. I don't know.
Well, I think we need like 4 to 5 bartenders. 'Cause, like sometimes they gotta be not on shift.
This is the medieval ages. There is no such thing as shifts. You are either working
Or
you're
not.
working, or you're not working, and you're in the streets.
Yeah, there's no workers' rights, Greg.
We need at least 2 of them.
We need at least 2.
Probably 3.
That's what I was thinking 3, but if
Well,
at
we
the same
can't-
time he's not wrong. If
Well,
you get-
I was like, if we have a waiter and a bar, and then one of those will switch off every once in a while with a third, or just do 4, and we can just have 2 12-hour shifts. If it's 24 hours.
Probably not going to do a 24-hour tavern.
But we still have to have somebody there for breakfast.
we do a 16.
Well, right, but like
23.5-hour tavern.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we can figure that out later. Can we
Does
keep
the
this piece of paper?
serve as the innkeep as well?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. Going to
Barrister asks if you want him to bring them by tomorrow.
pick.
how many of them? Or just like
Bless you.
who you think
Good
might be
talking.
the best candidates, or like
Give us number 7. Give us number
my
23.
experience, you want to be thorough.
so all of them is
All 130.
Give us number 7. Give us number 23. Give us number 69. And
No, 4, 8,
4,
15,
8, 15,
16, 23, 32.
42 you didn't.
Is it 32 or 42? Is it 42?
is that the last numbers?
The lost numbers.
that's fine too.
Yeah, we want 4, 8, 16, or 15, 16, 23, and 42. That's it.
7.
Okay.
7.
And 7. And 7. We can't forget 7.
And 69.
And 69.
Okay. So I assume everybody signs all of the things,
And including skewers.
including Skivers.
And
Oh,
our
Skivers
friend
is
who's
not
here
happy
sometimes, but not
about this pot abuse that you're putting into.
I'm gonna skivers. You're gonna own a bar with us. All the meat you want.
All of the
I don't think
mice
that'll
that
hold up in
comes
court.
with it.
Could you imagine being a judge just like pulling the paperwork like, Strazik, Han, paw print?
Can we get a mini bar set up for skivers so he can serve mice? at his
Yes!
bar?
No.
We're gonna make so much money. Well, they probably wouldn't bring money. They'd probably be like crumbs, but still, we can resell the crumbs.
Okay.
There's probably a ton of
Like
gold in
crumb
the
cake.
sewers. They can
Hold
just
on.
learn to pick up the gold and transport it. to
Legion.
others.
Skivers Army? Let's go! Hell yeah!
Spies running.
Alright.
So, first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna get working on a poster.
How are you going to attract mice to the Skivers spot?
Well, so ooh, that is a point.
Alright, what do you think of that? It takes the better part of the morning and probably into lunch. Everybody but the barrister eventually leaves, and by the time everything gets signed, he very slowly packs it all back up in his bag and
So,
bids you good day.
what were those diamonds for?
Oh, yeah, hey, why did you walk? I thought most higher-ups and nobility took carriages around town.
I don't trust them.
No,
You don't have, like, your own personal that you would handpick out?
Too expensive.
you know, there's a chance that the horses will talk back to you.
I'm aware.
Well, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I start ushering him out the
He
door.
works very closely with Mert. I'm sure he is aware.
Oh yeah, that is that same group, isn't it?
Same
That's
group.
right. I forgot it was the same group.
Literally directly
I was just trying to
connected.
blow this old dude's mind.
It's literally directly connected.
I was trying to blow this old dude's mind.
All right, so it's mid-afternoon. You guys haven't been paid yet from the Zents, if that's something that you wanted to see happen.
I wasn't
Church,
in
you
fact
want-
like Siva, but
You know
they
what?
were doing the Church of God.
We're being real. He was talking about those guys. We could just pick up street urchins from the church and pay them copper to do the exact same job that bartenders would do.
I mean,
But see, then we also run the risk of them being thieves.
you go with board certified members.
Board certified members.
And we don't want to
Do we have our
into,
own
like,
copy of
gold
these
problems.
Yeah,
documents?
exactly. That's what I was saying.
Or is there any paperwork or
Oh yeah,
anything
because we
given
haven't
to
broken
us?
any other guild.
He didn't leave you any, no.
Listen,
Didn't we?
as
Okay.
far as this is concerned, it's going to be squeaky clean.
The only thing that we have is that he said that he was going to leave us with of all the names.
We want them to think, no, those guys run a very nice, above board tavern.
And under
They
the
can't
board
be
is Skipper's
committing
Bar.
crimes around town.
So, I was thinking, later tonight, I'll speak with animals with my boy Skippers, okay? And then we figure out what makes mice tick to get them to,
Cheese.
or rat,
It's
not
cheese.
mice,
It's cheese.
and meat. He likes meat. To come into the bar, hang out, and then I will try to get him friends and family that will run the city with me. That's the plan.
You're assuming that the real people that we care about that are going to be spending their money aren't going to be
It wouldn't-
upset with the amount of mice in the bar.
I'm at the door. I'm Han. This is Skivers.
It's your old buddy Emmett Froon from down the street.
Oh.
Remember to just close the door?
I've been the lead.
Yep.
I've been the lead.
I'm gonna push him out of the way and reopen the door.
I
Say, excuse my
So tempted to
friend.
push him out of the way. I'm not going to.
I'm just gonna.
so
I'm
tempted.
behind him. I'm gonna mage hand and try to close the door around him with mage hand.
I'd like to not let that happen. Just hold the door open. Stand in front.
Hold door.
So he's pretty obviously perturbed. Kind of standing there with his hand on his hip. Hey guy, didn't mean to be nosy, but did I just see a bunch of people leave here today?
I mean,
Yes, sir, you did.
Just friends.
I'm gonna ready my crossbow just to be safe.
I'm going to escort
Well, I'm gonna be around the corner. I'm not gonna be like right behind him, just like.
escort Mr. Man out of the area and be like, hey, I think I saw another rat that looked pretty intelligent over this way. Why don't you go check it out? I know you like rats.
I'm fucking going, I guess. It was a 3. I guess I'm going.
Well,
Can I make a perception check for like rats in the backyard?
Yeah.
what made you so curious about
18.
our affairs and the people we had here?
Hey, you know, look, I'm not trying to be a nosy neighbor or anything, but I was really worried you guys might be wanting to open another bar, and you know, there's already one in the alley. I thought we were friends.
Out of curiosity, not directly connected, is your bar up to date with the guilds?
I don't need the stupid guilds. Have you ever been in a city? Where
Not
they
much.
extort
No.
you?
I was about to say, right now.
We did business in Luskin. We've done business in Neverwinter. We've never had this kind of problem. It's stupid. Taxation is theft. I'm not paying it.
I mean, that sounds pretty American.
This city is not like others, friend. There are processes and dues that must be made. And
Must learn their ways or get lost in the flow.
We can't all be libertarians when we own a bar.
We're just gonna go get a shit ton of business.
Well,
So we're competitors then.
Not per se.
So you're not
I wouldn't
opening a
call it
bar?
competition when we're allowed to
Not
we're
serve
opening a
alcohol.
tavern.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Are you serving drinks, friend?
As well as food and a
Not
place to
yet.
sleep.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna have to break the
I'd
ice
like
with
to
the man eventually.
tell him it's a
Somebody just tell
restaurant
him.
that happens to have a bar.
Somebody just straight up
It's
tell him
not
that
a
we're
bar.
gonna be basically opening a bar. We're gonna have to break that eventually. Somebody just do it.
Just break.
I just did.
Just do
Yeah,
it.
we broke it.
I just said we're opening a tavern.
I wouldn't call it competition when we're
No,
actually
it's-
allowed to
Okay,
serve it.
listen. You don't owe me this, I guess. But when? When do you start?
Yes.
I'd say about a week.
I'd say probably a week or longer. Depends on when the supplies get here.
And the proper licenses, of course.
We just
Yeah, take care of that already. That's what
Well,
just
I know.
happened.
I just
Yeah.
want to tell him that and make sure that, whenever
Mhm.
we get approved by the guilds, those, I know we did it, but I don't.
you just saw that the guild
doesn't
members
know
left.
that.
That's why he came over
He
here.
doesn't know. I don't know that he knows. I've got an 11 in intelligence.
This guy can suck an egg for all we
I'm not
care.
here. I'm not here to stress him. Thank you, Mr.
So did I
Ransom.
find a rat?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Do I think that this guy can speak Sylvan? Can I make an inference?
It's unlikely that he'd be able to speak Sylvan.
I'm just gonna look at Falamer and say, I just really don't want him to burn our house down. Is like, and I just
I think Cliff of Warning might
maybe.
might end up being necessary after all.
It's on both the cleric and the bard spell. Though.
So, are you guys gonna run this yourselves?
For a time.
Thinking about it. Maybe.
What's it?
It will not ever be left unattended.
That's probably wise. All right. I can't even afford to hire staff. I was thinking about expanding, but hey, listen. Thank you for being honest. Really, no, thank you. And may the best man win.
Sorry it has to be this way. I'll reach out respectfully to shake his hand before he leaves.
Just a dagger
His
through your
hoof.
palm.
Your hoof.
With your toes.
You have hands,
I
but
do have hands.
And
He shakes your hand. He's disappointed, but he goes back towards his bar.
he's not mad. He's just disappointed.
Which is always worse.
So about that rat,
Yeah.
I cast speak with animals.
Okay.
Skivers, I need you to recruit this man to be part of our family. I'm just gonna sit Skivers down.
Skippers, what?
We're gonna make this one our friend.
Friend?
Friend. Like me and you, but just not as close.
Rats don't have friends.
We're not rats, we're family.
You're not a rat?
We're family.
I thought we were rats.
We're family.
Babies? You guys are babies?
Yes.
Oh. Need some meat?
I'm just gonna put him back on my shoulder. I'm gonna walk up to the rat real slowly.
Okay.
How are you doing?
Yeah, the rats. Alright, welcome to the rat boys. What do you want?
I'm just gonna pull out a piece of. I'm assuming I have like jerky or something for like daily rations.
Sure.
You just like slowly hand it to him.
Skivers runs out to the end of your arm. You eat, stupid! What do you call me, stupid?
Skivers, this isn't yours. This is... What's your name?
Just put him
I'm
on
gonna
the
call
spot.
you number 1.
Patch.
Patches O'Houlihan. Got it. Patches, I want to be your friend. And you can be Skiver's friend. We can be friends together.
Skivers is giving you the side eye. He's not sure about this.
Skivers, it's okay. Family can always be bigger.
You know what they say, never trust a rat.
Did we just lose it again?
I haven't heard Dudley in a hot minute, so I
Yeah.
I think we lost it.
Oh, Dudley sent you a
Yeah,
message.
Dudley messaged you.
We're also on 1 bar of connection. Oh, rectifiable.
Dudley.
Or did Dudley die?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not. We're not online.
Down again.
He's burning down, rolling up in.
Okay, so you're out there making rat friends. Rat culture is a little more competitive than that typically.
Oh, hey, we're back up.
I can hear you.
guys,
That
I
was
don't
from
know if it's
earlier.
in or not.
Hello?
Please leave your message.
Hello?
Sleepy McSleeperson.
Hello?
Hey, did you know that Discord has an update?
I only notice that when I'm like in call, is I never want to update when I'm in call, and I just turn my computer off and forget
It
it.
immediately puts you back into call.
Oh.
Hello?
Yeah, I think we're still rolling.
I've never updated
What?
Discord
I don't think
after.
You still there, Dudley?
No, it's like I open it. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
He's speaking.
I don't
Dudley?
like your face,
Check it.
Yes?
Hey, that would be it.
Can you guys hear me?
Speaker went to sleep. That's why I can't hear Dudley.
You see it? You see it? D6 magic.
You there?
So you cannot hear me.
There we
Hey,
go.
you're back.
He's been talking for the past 15 minutes and we just have not heard.
So
Technology.
Skivers, we can make friends. Fish are
Can you
friends,
guys-
not food.
Yes.
Can.
Oh, I can hear you the whole time. Eric's been fucking with this stupid rat again. Called
He's got 2 of them now.
I can provide you cheese and meats. You just need to be a friend. I'm talking to Patches O'Houlihan.
Okay. He's pensive about this, but he's willing to stay just outside of arm's reach.
I will roll whatever you need me to roll for this.
Persuasion or something?
Animal handling?
Persuasion it is.
Well, he's got speak with animals. So.
Oh, okay.
That will be a 18.
Okay. He's willing to give it a try.
Hello. We went down again.
That is the guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, no picture, no nothing.
Nice.
I was just going to text him to say that the speaker that he's on will go to sleep if no noise is made through it for a while. And there was no internet then. So I didn't know if that was it lagging
Yeah.
still or...
Gotcha.
I mean, I was just listening to you. Like, I could hear you guys. I just muted because, for those of you who don't know, I have Brian working with me. And I was just muting so that we didn't hear his videos and stuff.
So Patches seems to be on board.
Yeah, you got Patches on board.
I'm gonna put up my hand and I'm gonna try to get him to crawl up my shoulder.
Okay.
So I have Patches and Skivers.
Okay. First thing Patches tries to do is push Skivers off.
Patches? No.
Okay.
Bad. Friends.
Patches can just chill on my shoulder.
No. Patches is my left-hand man. Skivers is my right-hand man.
We're just gonna kill them both then.
Covered in rats.
Well, I'll have 1 and
Rat
2,
armor.
and then everybody else can trail
Yeah,
on.
what's the AC bonus of the rat?
Plus 2.
I don't know. I mean, I figure like the attack would hit the rat and not you because of how hit point damage works. There's no carryover, so
Right.
I think we found a loophole.
I'm invincible!
Until you get, like, stabbed through.
Gonorrhea?
Disease.
Literally just at any
The
given
bubonic
time.
plague.
So I'm gonna try to
Covered
break off a
in
piece
rat
of jerky for both my boys.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
Patches, this is Skivers. Skivers, this is Patches. We're friends now. No fighting.
It's not,
If I see you guys fighting, it's no meat.
Okay.
for the day. And I'll put you in timeout.
All right.
I'm not a bag of holding because that would be hilarious.
Just put like 12 rounds. That'd be so great because you just like open it up and just.
Okay.
I suppose.
I'm just gonna walk back into the
With
house
most
with
of
my
our day
boys.
Gone. We best start taking care of what we need to.
I still wanted to go to the temple.
Not today.
We had like half a day gone.
Yeah, it's only like noon.
You guys can still make it to the temple. I
Yeah,
believe.
temple's fine. Is that where you headed?
That's where I want to go. Temple of Thorn.
I was
So,
like,
are we cleared to now work on the house?
They're
think
doing
we're
it.
still
They're
not-
doing it for us.
They're doing it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and they're well
you
paid.
probably can get away with doing it now if you want to do it yourself. But there'll be a work crew in the morning.
Yeah.
Tell them what you want done.
Yeah.
so I'm gonna spend the rest of my speak with animals to train patches
I'll
like
do it.
my hide.
So, what I would
Was
do
it high
is go
take?
around and
Was my
give
third
them
one?
lists of
It's
all
in
the things
Discord.
that you want done, and hand them the list in the morning.
The commands that I taught Skipper,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna if I have time still,
Yeah.
I would like to
You
teach
want
them
to
when I
take
say their
care of
names, they like bow their
food
heads
and meat
and like
related
salute.
Not in the
businesses.
Okay.
That is my goal
I
for the
assume you
rest
didn't
of
want
Speak
to,
with
'cause
Don't
Animals.
look at me. I don't know what food tastes like. I don't eat.
You don't sleep.
He barely
either.
sleeps.
I don't sleep either. I don't need to.
He goes into a stasis lockdown.
Cool. I want you to know
There it
that
is.
Zorilus is very slowly,
Scout, hide, and take.
increasingly doubting your
Okay.
existence.
Scout, hide, and take, and then
I don't
you're
eat,
like
I don't
closer-
drink, and I don't
What'd you
sleep.
say, Dad?
to a toaster. That person.
Like
just
Delia's
a
batteries
machine
out.
as a purpose.
Ah.
And then just-
Dudley's trying to murder you.
Me?
I'm gonna force him to sleep.
He said he's taking your batteries out.
I don't got battery. What is a battery?
You probably have like magical batteries or something.
Well, I can't
I believe
unplug
he
him.
has like a magical soul, is how Warforged works.
Yeah. Kind of hard to
I'm gonna make him go to sleep somehow.
So a soul stone would end this man's whole career.
shoot somewhere else.
Okay. So, sometime later, Stelio and
Strazik is coming.
Strazing
Give me another spot.
are standing in front of the House of Inspired Hands. It's on the corner of Sea Watch and Shark Street in the Sea Ward. It looks like a cross between a temple and a workshop. The symbol of Gond, a toothed cog with 4 spokes, is displayed prominently. You see the statuette of a humanoid shape perching on the rooftop. It extends an arm, releasing a tiny metal sparrow into the sky. The bird does a few loops in the air and then veers right toward you.
Oh, cool. This is cool. Hi, little buddy.
Da-da-da. Yeah, roll initiative.
Oh.
Those are nice.
Oh.
Should I get those for you?
Yeah.
She's awesome.
Did you do better than I
Roll
did?
one.
Good job.
Roll a
I did a
4.
17.
You did much better than I did.
I got 13.
Okay.
2.
Awesome. Everybody's there. Can roll.
Oh, everybody's here.
If you want to be there, you're
If
there.
you're there.
Everybody
Oh.
who is there.
Oh yeah, I'm curious.
You can
That's
take
cocked.
me out. I didn't-
Was there
I
any
thought
reason
it
for
was
us not to all go?
I don't know. I'm
We
just
were
trying to
taking
figure
care
out.
of our stuff.
We
11.
didn't
more
have
on
any
me.
other stuff. I was like asking if I need to work on the house. I don't think the answer. I think the answer is no, and therefore.
The answer is you don't have to, but you can if you want to.
Yeah, there's no need to, but if it makes you happier.
We
Okay,
can go take
I'll,
a look at other taverns to see
Sure. That plan.
Oh,
to get the idea of competitors and how a tavern is ran.
Yeah.
What he wants to go do is bar hopping. Is what he said.
Yeah.
We'll borrow. I'll go
I
borrow.
don't-
I'll borrow.
hey.
I'll borrow.
Tommy doesn't drink that much.
But you are a curious.
We're
bastard.
always
Okay, so you're looking
I've always seen
for
stars, so I mean,
bars up there in the North Ward.
It is wise.
Just-
to itself.
Anything, not necessarily the North Ward. I guess that we are pretty much like in the middle of
We're
it.
in the top. We're in the top.
Yeah.
So
Just anything nearby that might be considered a competitor. I just want to.
Okay, so there's Frood's Brews, your place, Silent Shield, Raging Lion, Maiden's Tears, Twilight Hunters, Misty Beard, Obarth's Griffin, The Gentle Mermaid, The Galloping Minotaur, and The Grinning Lion.
A lot of competition.
the beard, the minotaur, the what was the fourth one you said?
the line.
What was
The
the one
lion.
after the lion?
Tears.
That one.
Yeah,
Those
I say we
three.
check that. We go check out those 3.
Sorry.
Minotaur, the beard, the tears.
Okay, so starting with the Galloping Minotaur, this is an inn with comfortable appointments. Okay, so with that initiative roll, who's first?
I got an 11. I think I was the highest.
You came with us?
All right. So what are you doing?
I got a 17.
Oh, 17 first.
Oh.
Yeah.
I said 11 is the highest.
Mechanical bird swooping directly for you.
Okay. Fine. It's just swooping at me?
Yes.
How far away is it, like, roughly?
It is 60 feet away.
Is it, like, diagonal 60 feet? Like, it's up in the air coming down at me? There's really nothing I can do at that range, I think.
You could jump and get him down.
I mean, I don't really...
Sheesh.
Is it worth it?
Let me work it.
Is it worth it?
You can just hold your action until he gets into range.
Yeah, I'm probably just going to hold my action, and I'm just going to hit him with my mace as soon as he comes within range of me.
Okay. So 16, 15, 14.
I had 11.
11?
Yeah.
Chico had a 2.
And
He's not
2.
going.
Is it just us 3?
No, and Dudley.
Dudley, no, Dudley said, wait, Dudley, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Did you go to the church with us?
Or are you going bar hopping?
Okay, so it's 5 and 2.
So it's just 3. Us 3.
Yeah.
So I got an 11. I guess I'm just going to knock an arrow. And
Okay.
that'd be 17?
17 hits.
That'd be, oh, that's a D8. 2 damage.
Sure what it's in, but it's fine. I'll take your 2 damage. It shatters in a spray of mechanical feathers and cogs.
I'm a god!
Where do you know?
The creature on top of the roof goes through a hatch into the attic.
I'm gonna be on my knees, just collecting the parts of the poor bird.
I guess I could just kill, like...
Why?
A brethren.
Something with a mechanical sword.
I guess I could just held my action until they tried to attack one of those.
Yeah. So...
But I didn't.
It's just a bird. What's a good bird gonna do to you, guy?
Peck me. Or take my pals. Rat's biggest enemy is birds.
Hey, we're back.
We're back. Maybe.
It's made out of metal. It doesn't need to eat. I would assume so.
It would still peck tooth. It could still be dangerous. I have to think of family first.
I'm just gonna look sorrowfully at the parts in my hand.
You could probably rebuild it.
I don't know how this works, guy. I don't know how I work.
You can build your own army.
He's like the dumbest robot.
Alright, so we head inside the temple?
Yeah, I
Parts
guess we
we
have
hand,
to.
yes.
The Temple of Gond is open and abuzz with activity. The main hall of the temple holds 24 marble pedestals. Each one bears a prize-winning invention or miniature model of some other extraordinary creation. Among the displays are several that stand out. There's a 4-foot-tall working model of a clock tower that rings at the top of every hour. It's made of wood, iron, bronze, and glass, with brass bells and delicate hands formed from solid gold. There's a wooden flying machine that has wings that flap when it becomes airborne. There's a miniature model of a dragon turtle that has a brass plate affixed to its pedestal that reads, Big Belchy sank in Deepwater Harbor on the Day of Wonders in 1363 DR.
As soon as I see this, I'm gonna go hide. I'm gonna use my changeling feature and turn into Horus.
Okay.
So this kid doesn't be like, this kid got my project.
There is a functional waking helmet equipped with small articulated metal arms and hands that gently slap the wearer if he or she falls asleep.
Kinky.
There's a miniature model of a red submarine shaped like a manta ray that has a brass plate affixed to its pedestal reading the Scarlet Marpenoth, Lantanese submersible, launched in 1489 DR.
Man, an artificer would have had a field day in here.
I'm having a field day in here.
You're not an artificer.
I know.
Are you
but
turned
I'll
on?
fall
Are you just
asleep.
turned on a little
To be
bit?
woken.
No, it's just really neat to see all the mechanical stuff.
Don't fall asleep to be woken by the helmet.
I know.
A non-good artificer
I'm
would
feeling a
have
little bit
already
less sad
pocketed
about
half the items in this
That thing
museum.
in my hands now.
So there are, as mentioned, probably 45, 50 people in and out. There are citizens in looking at the exhibits. There are practitioners in the temple. There are merchants selling minor faubles, pendants, and little mechanical gizmos, fidget spinners, if you will. Whatever the medieval equivalent to that is. Touristy type stuff.
El fidget spinner.
Hoop and a stick.
Hoop in the stick. Hoop in the stick is what it said. I'm just gonna follow those guys. This isn't really a thing for me. I just wanted to tag along.
Did we see the figure that was like on top of the building? Like, did we get a good look at them? Like, could we tell, like, if we saw them in
really.
the crowd? Okay.
I'm looking for anything that stands out as like a definite shrine, like somewhere you would pray, and seeing if there's like a holy man of the church there.
Yep. There is a temple proper, and as you move in that direction, a dragonborn priestess, I guess, of bronze ancestry moves toward you, having spotted you in the crowd.
Well, if I can see her, I'll move towards her then, because she seems to be something that I'm looking for, essentially.
Okay. She bows in your presence. Welcome, Miracle of God.
I wouldn't call myself a miracle. I'm just an average living thing, in my eyes.
I'm Han. This is Skivers. And this is Patches O'Houlihan.
You're absolutely an exceptional example of the mastery that we can achieve through technology. Welcome. How can I help you?
Well, I'm trying to find out more about myself, and particularly if there's any more of me. If you've seen, not me particularly, but more like me, I guess.
Phrased like a true world.
Do you not have memory of where you're from?
Nope, just kind of was in a forest one day, and I was like, oh, this is kind of neat, and started exploring. Yeah, that's about it.
Isn't
Of course.
that where Bastion came from Overwatch?
No idea what you're talking about. I have
Do
literally
you
no
have
idea.
a name?
My name is Stelio.
Very, very nice to meet you, Stelio. I am Valletta.
I would write that down, but I don't have anything to write with currently.
Who are your friends?
Hi, I'm Han. This is Skivers. This is Patches O'Houlihan. And they'll bow with me.
Are you a mechanic?
I'm finding myself right now.
I see.
They have been mostly traveling companions, very trustworthy. This one proves himself well in a fight, and this is a fellow man of the cloth.
I'm Strolly.
All faiths are welcome here. We do revere technology.
Mm-hmm. We seem to have been.
Yes, what is that?
Some may have said attacked. I wasn't too sure because we didn't really get a chance to interact with.
Oh yeah,
them.
I forgot I'm horse.
May I see?
Yes, there was a sparrow.
Oh,
It was launched from your roof at us.
From the roof.
From the roof.
Yes, of course. I'm so sorry.
I'm more sorry about it.
Does she seem mad or just disappointed?
Both?
I'm just gonna keep up what I look like Horace.
No one was harmed?
None of us were harmed.
Good. He's not supposed to do this. And I apologize. I'll have words.
Okay.
I'm just gonna drop my shape or my change in ability, and it's just Han again instead of Horace.
Okay.
Right in front of her face.
I see. Magic.
You know,
How pedestrian.
never believe it's not so.
I don't think I would have gotten along here.
Just got fucking roasted.
I outnumber her.
Again,
No,
he
you
has
don't.
his
Isn't it your
uses.
changeling ability? Is that magic?
It's my Rachel feature. I'm a,
That is racial magic.
it is my. I'm assuming it's racial.
Just super advanced technology.
It's as magical as dragon breath from a dragon breath.
I could just try to convince her that it's like a suit that I'm wearing, or something I've embedded to my skin that I can do that with.
But what do you gain from it?
You know what?
What
I'm
does a
petty.
bard ever gain from lying?
Accolade.
Cloud.
Clout.
Cloud.
They're never.
Once
not.
again, I apologize. I'm glad to hear that no one was hurt this time. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
Again, just what I was here for originally. Trying to figure out if you've seen, anything else that was quite like me. I'm trying to find where I come from because I don't know.
I am somewhat aware. Each of your kind is unique and incredibly rare in this world. But there is a land from beyond the stars where you and your kin are plentiful.
Oh. Well, that's good to know.
And you have no memory of how you got here.
None at all.
It's possible that you traveled by portal or even by spelljammer ship.
Okay.
That would be a fascinating memory to unlock. We should attempt to regain these for you.
I would be thrilled.
Very good. I'll do some inquiries. First, I need to go upstairs. But yes, let's see if we can come up with some answers.
All right. Well, she goes on her way. I'm just gonna go about and look around the museum and see what else
Okay.
is neat around there.
Everybody inside, make a perception check.
Including my boys? Or?
We got anything noteworthy here?
14?
16.
16.
Okay. There is some yelling and crashing going on upstairs.
Not my place to intervene.
Oh, they're sideways. Okay. That makes a lot more sense.
What?
Sorry, we were so trying to figure out the picture. Couldn't figure out where you guys were.
You're being broadcasted live to the internet.
Hi, internet.
Would you like to come into the camera for
No,
me as
I
well?
would not. Sorry. We were very on.
Okay,
My wayward son.
we're playing.
What a piece of going on?
Okay, yeah, so stuff crashing.
Just browsing,
A gear goes rolling down the stairs.
I'm walking up the stairs.
not interested.
I'm interested. Curiosity killed the cat.
As her
But I
feelings
have
and
rat.
Not my place to interview.
Walk.
Cat kill a rat.
Walking up the stairs.
Okay, there is a small, 3.5 foot tall mechanical man standing in the hallway, looking nervously back and forth while the Dragonborn is just wrecking his workshop.
The one that called me
Yeah.
Pedestrian. Yes.
pedestrian. Trying to see if I still have my illusion spells. Damn, I don't. Just like knock on the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on?
She stops what she's doing. Do you need help?
There was a commotion. It sounded like it needed a hero's help of 2 rats and a man.
I assure you this is not required.
Like a little robot man.
No, the woman.
No, I said we're looking at a little robot man.
Okay.
Put a hand on his shoulder. Don't know where I'm going from here. Are you destroying his creations?
Don't feel sorry for Nim. He's been warned 3 times not to make additional nimble rights.
Don't force hand the charm. He's just trying to make a friend. See?
He's not allowed to make friends. Because he literally makes friends. And occasionally people die.
Natural selection's gonna get him either way. The Earth needs thinned out.
Technology is a holy gift from the gods.
And let him make his gift.
He is a soulless machine.
So is my friend down there.
No. That's where you're wrong.
How am I wrong?
Nim is a nimble right. He was made in this world. Using what meager abilities we can scrape together.
How do you know my friend wasn't just lost memory of it?
Because I can tell. It's my job.
Do you know everything? I don't think so.
About machines? I probably do.
I doubt it.
Did you need something? I'm trying to smash a workbench over here.
I know. I'm trying to get you to stop smashing a workbench. It's awful
This is
rude.
none of your regard.
I'm gonna look at Nim. Where's her workbench? Lead me to her workbench.
She steps in between you. Nim, back inside. You, out. Now.
I'm gonna walk downstairs just out of sight.
Okay.
Use my changeling ability.
Okay.
Return to Stelio.
Turn into Stelio. Okay.
I'm gonna walk back upstairs.
You still have 2 rats on your shoulder.
I do.
Hey, she also saw you game before. So it's like, she's not going to be surprised by this. Just like,
I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna put them down.
Okay.
I taught them hide,
Okay.
so they're gonna hide.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna walk upstairs. Thank you for that. I would have forgotten.
Okay.
You should have just let him.
I'm gonna walk back up to her.
She's putting a big old padlock on that door, locking it shut.
What's going on?
Oh, our little friend here. He's been making creations. He knows he's not allowed to do this.
Shouldn't that be celebrated?
It would normally be celebrated, but Nim does not have the capacity to appreciate God and his capabilities. He's a very simple machine.
I'm a very simple machine.
No, of course not. You are a magnificent miracle of creation.
So is he. Every creation's a miracle.
To varying degrees. We should have discussed this, but not right now.
So just because that little robot that I handed you, the little dove, or the sparrow, whatever it was, it should be treated equally. Equal rights.
No.
Equality.
No.
No. Just no.
Warforged are miraculous creations. They have rights. Nimble rights are shadows of that. And their possessions.
That's racist.
It's factual.
If you think of it like me, that's racist. Because it's just little robots. I'm just a
have you
big
seen
robot.
this one? This one's really neat.
It's quite wonderful, I would say.
It'd really
I
freak him out if Stelio walked up
did
the
not
stairs.
mean to offend you. I will have to reflect on what you've said.
And you should. Just gonna storm down the stairs. Pick up my boys. As soon as I'm out of eye shot, I'll just turn back into Han.
Okay.
catch up with my buddy old pals. That would surprise. That went better than I expected, if we're being honest.
All right. What next?
Bar hoppers?
Yes.
Onto the
The Beard is a comfortable tavern. Not an inn, but a tavern. What was the other one we said?
the tears.
The lion, the tears.
You are not allowed in the Maiden's Tears. There's a bouncer at the door. He looks at your clothing and just waves you off.
Oh, I'd like to ask what is required of us so that we may enter.
This is a house for nobles.
Ah, I see. What if we were to provide entertainment for these nobles? And I'll pull out my
Loot.
Whatever you're.
I don't remember what it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought it was a pan something.
Yeah, it's a pan flute. I have a pan flute. Pull out my pan flute and say, I'm quite good with the pan flute. I promise I would be nothing but entertaining.
Do you have the entertainer background?
I do.
Okay. Then he allows you to play him something.
I have by popular demand.
Yeah.
Can I
Isn't that
join
background?
in since I am also a fellow musician of his?
Are you an entertainer? Or you're not.
No, I'm just. I got flute
Yeah,
proficiency.
okay.
And you made me my flute, so.
So yeah.
I would like to provide a magical light show to assist in their,
Okay.
their plays.
And just behind you see disco and just like.
The light guy in the back.
That was a 1.
I can play the viol.
And that was a 12, so 16.
Okay. Yes. So you're all allowed in. You go inside. It is a finely appointed place. Everyone is drinking out of a silver goblet. There are some of the best looking waiters and waitresses in the city. And they direct you over to the empty stage.
Best looking like Twin Peaks or like
Yeah.
Hooters back in the middle of Kansas City. Like,
I don't know the difference between those two, but yes, they were selected for their comeliness, all of them.
Underneath
set up
my
my light
flaws
show behind
category, just
stage.
for everyone to know, I once satirized a noble who still wants my head. It was a likely mistake I'm likely to repeat. It was just on my flaws.
What does that mean?
I
You
made
fun of a
him.
noble,
I
basically.
pissed him off. I'll probably do it again. Anyways, I like to play some music for these guys.
Okay.
And see.
Got my light show
I'd like to
set
put a
up.
little. I'd like to definitely put out a money-making collector, possibly a can or cup or bucket or basket.
He just wants to put out.
No, I'd like to.
Period.
He is most definitely busking.
Yeah, I would like to busk.
All right.
He's not
The
wrong.
busketing is a card.
Where does this busk?
Hopefully, I could get the same support I received outside from my friends.
Yes, I assume so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I've got the light show going.
They are helping you
Gotcha.
make 3 performance checks at advantage.
3 with it.
Okay. 22. 19.
Okay.
And that 20.
Nice. Okay, so you do a phenomenal job. None of the aristocrats come up and put money in your coffer, but they do send the waiters and waitresses to do it.
Okay.
So you come away with.
15,000 gold.
I'm not going there.
And a phone number.
Yeah, if you want to introduce yourself to some of the waiters and waitresses, you can. We're looking at 18 gold.
Ooh, that's a pretty good haul.
Not bad for a pan flute. So
I will look at the both of you and I'll say to the inn and I'll put it on my shit. And
To the end.
to the inn. I'll put it in my bag. Is there any chance you can update that on Fantasy Ground?
Yes.
Like throw that in there? Cause
Micah, don't forget your Doctor Who. Above the bathroom door.
it's there. Pamphlet. That's 2 different words. I was like,
And after a short time, Once you guys are wrapped up, you're invited over to the table. There's a brunette in a golden dress.
Okay. How much are drinks here? Real quick. Like, is there a board with
18
prices?
gold.
I would like to. I just want to see how much.
There's no prices.
Oh, okay.
If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
Yeah. Well, that's what I figured. But yeah.
Let
We're
me see.
invited.
Let me get this done. So, 18 gold to Zorlos.
We still have W more because he's with us.
Well, he said he's zoned out from work and that I will text him if he does anything. He said he wants to just sit at the house, restring his bow, and sharpen his arrows.
Oh, okay.
He just texted me. I forgot to.
Yeah. So he's not.
No.
Okay. Gold up.
I am still here and listening though.
Oh.
Hooray!
Good.
We're back online.
I was gonna see if you wanted to.
Well, the soundbar probably keeps dying as well.
But I wouldn't want to get.
I was like, yeah, I can. You guys cut out a lot.
Well, you'll have that on the big job.
So,
You could just be here.
what is
Yeah, let me just drive the 8 hours from Chicago real fast.
Yeah, and then you can just get up in the morning and before going to work, drive up there. It's not that hard. I mean, 5 head.
Exactly.
Well, Chicago's in North Illinois.
Illinois? They said Illinois.
Okay, so
Okay.
we're invited to a table.
Yes.
By a noble looking brunette.
I'll waddle on
And a
over
gold
there.
dress.
Hey, I'm good. I'm a big guy.
Are you?
Yeah, I am. See?
Chaotic?
Good.
Doing my.
I'm a man of
Chaos.
entertainment.
I'm a man of.
I am the man of chaos.
I'm a very neutral.
I'm a man of shadow.
As she approaches, or as you approach her, she sends her guards away and invites the 3 of you to sit down.
Okay, and then. What are you doing?
I'm gonna send you the line.
Alright.
Well, 4 of you. You're there too.
Yeah, he.
Okay. Did you help with the performance?
I didn't do
He has
He
no
doesn't
way
have
to
any-
help with it.
He was the roadie.
Is the roadie.
I'm the
Okay.
roadie, yeah.
Carrying the heavy stuff. That's important too.
I just think of like Greg being like the person with like the cheap lights, the crack sticks on their fingers on ropes and just like dancing his heart out.
Okay. She compliments you on a marvelous performance.
Thank you.
Thanks.
What is the name of your group?
We do not have a name. We are just a group of travelers who enjoy entertaining those who need it.
I see. Well, you should definitely come up with a name.
We should come up with a name.
Queen.
We will get on that, I assure you. Next time we're over, we will have one. Next time we're here.
Perhaps
DC.
something of the woods. You're both satyrs.
Possibly of the stars.
Yeah.
I'll just look around. This one's haunted. I don't know. We could do.
You're also.
I'm a shadow boy.
I will say we'll work on it.
Very,
I come from
very
heaven.
nice. So, it isn't often that you run into satyrs in Waterdeep, is it?
It doesn't seem to be.
These
We
are
have
the
not
first
seen any
I've
others.
seen.
What do you like of our city so far?
Seems to be lots of crossing paths that we are trying to guide ourselves through. It's a bit of a challenge, but I feel we are handling it.
It's harder to see the stars at night.
I'm sure. It does help to have a proverbial star, a north star, something to guide your every action. I find that helps me and my family. We just stay focused, singularly focused on our goals.
You kind of seem like a noble. What family would you be of?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so used to people recognizing me. I am Amalia Castellante.
Didn't we fuck up?
I don't know.
That's what I'm pretty sure.
I don't have my notes.
The name sounds familiar.
Like robbed them.
If it's the person you're thinking of, we might have destroyed a book of theirs. Supposedly.
Allegedly.
That is not
They can't
any of my
prove-
concern. We're not.
They can't
Allegedly.
prove anything. You know what? You guys weren't even there.
There definitely
But you
wasn't.
did point out that we're satyrs. And there's
You don't
not
see
very
any-
many satyrs in
I haven't
Waterdeep.
seen any other sailor suit.
I would imagine that a lot of Azamar walking
I'm a
around.
man of
doing
honesty.
this.
Yeah. So we'll just sit around. Yeah.
Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you. Yeah. Absolutely.
Great, great. Have you done anything interesting lately?
Actually,
No. Not
we've been mostly been traveling as a band.
trying not to step on any toes is what we've been doing. Trying to stay.
We're just going
That's why
3
that
doors
can
down.
be difficult.
Yes,
We're
it
just
is
going 3 doors
so
down.
far. We are new and it is chaotic.
City life is different.
Did you see the broadsheets today?
No, ma'am, I did not. Oh,
Scandalous. Absolutely scandalous.
my stars.
What did
I hate you.
Hey, that's my line.
It was reports of devil worshipping orgies amongst the nobility.
Huh.
I wonder how that message went.
Weird.
You wouldn't know anything about this.
If I did, we would have put an end to it.
So Deli said that we should name it Magic and Mayhem.
Music.
Music and Mayhem.
Black sheep, because we're all a bunch of black sheep.
Hello again.
Listen, I can tell you're an honest sort, and that whole ordeal with the book, that's behind us now.
What book?
My point exactly.
I'd like to look at you and just.
I read a lot of books.
Good. If you ever find another one of that type, I want you to come see me at my home immediately.
Where is your home?
Castle Lantern Manor,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's right there in the title.
in the Castle Ward. Can't
I'm
miss it.
wise. I am not smart.
Maybe dumb, but at least I'm not stupid.
And if you do find any information over who's spreading these vile rumors about the nobility, I would be most interested in this as well.
Of course. If we hear anything, I will be sure to let you know.
Did
I'm-
I do that?
I'm always interested in matters of the occult.
I do not
I
closely
was
align
aware of
myself with such matters, but if along the adventures we come across any sorts of things like that in that nature, I will be sure to send you a message.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I'm very pleased to meet you in person. And I'm very sorry if our houseman was rude, as he frequently is.
Yeah, you should definitely do something about that guy.
Oh, he's been dealt with.
Oh, gotcha.
Alright.
Well, Falamer,
We do
it's
have
getting dark. We must be going.
The sun's getting real low.
Son, need to go do my nightly
Yeah. good night.
gazes and star mapping and stars. And I'm just gonna stand up.
I must return to the night.
I'll turn back to Mrs. Ladypants and say, if there's ever any entertaining or perhaps hero's hand that is needed, perhaps you let us know and we may be of assistance.
There is one more matter.
What is it?
There are rumors about the city of a great treasure. If you hear anything about this, I would love to know this information as well.
Okay.
I don't wish to overshare, but I need it for my son.
Alright.
Is he ailing?
I'm sorry?
Is he ailing?
It depends on your point of view. But we wish to buy our way out of a contract.
Yeah.
Pricey.
I know a thing or two about contracts.
Pleased to meet you all.
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise.
We should get going.
Indeed.
what's your name?
Olzerin.
Olzerin. All right. We'll get going. And we'll
Okay.
The second we are out of earshot, out of the tavern, out of earshot from anybody, I'm gonna look at him and say, "No more performing in big taverns."
Listen, we must get a lay of the land before we claim part of the land as our own. So yeah, I'd like to snake through the city in very weird paths and making sure we're not followed back to the old house, because that would just be awful if we were following all the way.
Music and mayhem.
True flutes, sir.
I like Starlight Brigade. That's a good one.
Oh yeah.
I like Brigade.
I like that.
The lights
At
that you
first I
stated.
thought you said Starlight Day.
No.
But stay.
Not as good.
Half of me happens to bring light, so like.
And you are from the cosmos, technically, kind of. And apparently I'm from the cosmos, technically, kind
I'm
of.
from the heavens.
So, you guys ever gonna get paid or what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd
the
like
Zen,
to get paid.
not Zens, the other one.
Yeah,
No,
it's my
it's
contract.
It's the Zen one? Okay.
Who was it?
I don't even know.
Going to the Zents about the
It was the night
contract for the
technician,
following guy.
It's
Are you
not
sure it
done
was?
yet?
Yeah, I'm 100% sure it wasn't.
We did
It
not
was
go.
Horace
It's
and,
done, we didn't go claim it.
Oh, from Mert? Or the other
No,
one?
no,
Yeah,
from
they're
Mert.
following the guy for the Zents.
Was that
and then
Mert?
we killed the guy
We do need
that
to go
was
speak
killing.
with Mert. But, no.
It was you and Horace to Mert, and then me.
Horace was part of the night crew too.
Yeah.
Well, it's not the night.
Well,
like,
it's
whoever
a
took the
meeting-
mission
Yeah.
is what we're
I
trying
think
to
that
do.
was also Horus.
It was also Horace, because he got real chummy with the orc chick.
Yeah.
Yes, that was the same
Lovely.
project.
Are you there? Is it on?
Yarga.
Did you take that mission from the orc lady for the protection at night?
From Yarga, yeah.
Yeah, we need to turn that in.
She. Well, no, okay, so she told me to go to. Hold on, I think I have it in my notes.
This is Zenter.
She gave me someone to talk to.
We're
Was
pretty
it
sure
Dabble?
We're pretty sure we're done with that, so turn in time.
Yeah, then we gotta go talk to Dabble.
There you go.
How are you now?
Good, and you?
Oh, not so bad.
Not so bad.
Yawning Portal?
I say
Yawning
yawning
portal.
portal. On our way back. Yawning portal.
To turn in the
We need Horace, so you gotta go.
slight murder of the man.
And Yawning Portal is not on the way back, it's on the other side of the town. We're up here, you guys stay at bars up here. Yawning Portal's down here.
I mean, I can go talk to Dabble.
Yawning portal. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Who wants to go?
I'd love to go.
I would
I
love
say
to
we
go.
all
Everybody.
go. Let's go.
Everybody going?
Kinda.
Let's
not
make it a
where it's
party.
at.
Yeah, we haven't done that
Go
in
anywhere?
ever.
Hi, what's
We
your
can
name?
go to Mertz on the way. We can stop at Mertz on the way. Cause I don't really wanna.
What are we doing? What are we going to Mertz for?
We're talking about the horse thing.
Yeah.
That we found talking horse totally existed, by the way. Hey, by the way, we spoke to a talking horse.
I was there for it.
You were there for it? Who was not there for it? Dudley, we spoke to a talking horse.
Yeah, I was there for that.
He was there and then died shortly after. Micah wasn't there.
Yep.
We spoke to a talking horse.
Alright.
So, because the kid was like, "Don't take my oars."
So to the house to pick everybody up, and then is Mertz on the way from the Yawning Portal?
Mertz is past the Yawning Portal from the house.
So then we'll go to Yawning Portal first.
Okay. So you come into the portal. Durnan recognizes you, waves you over to the bar, asks what you guys have been up to lately, pours you each a copper wine.
I'd like to just be ecstatic.
I've been making friends.
Like we haven't had a good mood going lately. I feel like as a group we should just have it's party night. We finally got all the licenses. We're turning in quests.
I'm in a bed.
It's time to get drunk.
Because he's making friends.
Can I get drunk?
You
Can
can
I-
sure try.
Can I get?
You don't have a metabolism.
Do I have a metabolism?
You don't.
I think Warford can eat and drink.
They can.
I just don't have to.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying I don't think he can
What's
physically
gonna
do it. I don't
Well,
think he can get
unless
drunk.
he's immune to it, he can.
What's
what
gonna
would that
happen?
do?
I have resistance to poisons.
He drinks.
So it's
this
more
wine,
difficult, but you
and then
probably
where does
still
it go?
can.
I think I just process it. Like
Yeah, you process it. Like Bender. Just
Yeah.
he could. You could
in
run
terms
off
of the
it.
fuel.
I was trying to get him to bend the door.
Oh, because you can't bend a door.
Have you seen Futurama?
Can bend anything.
We're here about somebody on Gavel.
I put canned Warforge in Google, and the first thing that popped
It's
up is
just
canned Warforge getting drunk.
Well, what's the answer?
It's because Google's listening to us talk, you know.
Nice to meet you.
And also, I'm sure, is a popular search
Also,
term as
stealing
well.
all of our faces for the government, just so you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the birds are government drones.
So, you're drinking, whether or not it's effective or not, who knows?
I would like to get a couple of small pieces of cheese for my homeboys.
Is this the night you try to get the Warforged drunk?
This is the night I try to get the toaster drunk. Yes.
I would like to ask the guy that welcomed us if he knows where we can see Dabble, the guy that can pay us.
He glares across the way at the table. Davil and Yagra are sitting there yucking it up.
Gotcha.
Alright, I'll go talk to him.
I'm gonna stay
gonna
at
go
the
with it.
bar,
Yeah, not interacting with that.
but watch them carefully.
We all know I'm the shady one, so I'll go talk to him.
I'm going with
You're the
Horace.
second most shady one.
Right?
I'm literally shade.
Well, Yagra recognizes you as you come over. She stands up, throws her arms open. Horace!
Yeah!
She scoops you up in a giant hug, lifting you up off the ground, spins around once, and slops you down in the general direction of a chair.
I'm going to grab my back as she just cracked it in a million pieces and say, how you guys been?
Good! Good business!
I'm gonna sit in the traditional pirate way of facing the back of the chair.
Okay.
Can we get
Yo
can we
ho.
get some music on?
Yeah, I'll play some music with you.
Yeah.
I'll bust out my drums.
I'm gonna start telling Dabble that we made sure his buddy stayed alive and watched him the whole 4 days.
I heard. Great job. I've got your payment right here. He reaches down by his
Sounds good.
boots, pulls up a chest the size of a bread box, and it clunks heavily down on the table.
Awesome.
Well, open it up, Horace. Let's see what's in there.
No, this is mine.
This is
Come in.
ours.
We assisted.
No,
For the end.
For the horde!
I'm keeping it.
I'd like to go from playing music to tackling Horace.
In one smooth motion.
I am still inspecting the
Play
site.
a
I
high-
change
I'm
my
not taking
mood
a drink
or
yet.
my mind is
Just
quickly
seeing.
I'm gonna play like
Play
an
a high C.
upbeat bar tune for the fight that's about to break out.
Yeah, I'd like to open up the chest to see what's inside.
Inside the chest are 350 gold dragons.
Whoa!
Awesome. I'm gonna take 150 out for myself.
Whoa, whoa,
Okay. Sure.
There's still
Thank you.
200.
You guys can have the rest.
I was
There's
about.
still 200.
I feel like I would be noticing the big chest that Horace has.
Don't worry about it.
To the unimportant for, I don't know, payment.
That's only at 12.
whoa. We're expecting payment.
Yeah, you guys. He's not hiding it. You guys can see
Okay,
it.
good.
So what's the news, Horace? Devil asks.
Oh, you know, just working on the house and getting the bar set up. Working on licenses and getting her going.
I heard them Harpers have been digging around. Any sign of them?
Not that I know of.
Good. It's bad enough we've got more than one Zent guild now.
Oh, there's more than one.
Yeah, it's getting tough to make coin out there.
It is. Speaking of which, do you have any other jobs that need assisting?
If you're sure you're still up for it.
Of course.
Yeah. This one's pretty easy, actually.
Easy as just watching someone, or what are we doing this time?
I want you to make a delivery for me.
Alright.
There's
Where
a-
to?
There's a shop in Tradesward called Weird Bottles Concoctions. The gnome who runs it is a friend of ours named Schemo. He's made some potions of mind reading for a client. Pick them up, take them to the God Catcher. one of those big statues in the castle ward. There'll be a lady in a purple cloak there. Keep the tip.
He's here. Just so you know. That's
Fair enough.
I keep doing it. I talk to Dudley that way.
Yeah, that's where the sound comes from.
Okay. So just to recap, because you were kind of cutting out, the place was called Beer Bottle and what?
Weird Bottles Concoctions.
Bottle. And what am I delivering?
Potions. You're taking potions to the Godcatcher statue in the castle ward.
To a lady in a purple cloak.
It sounds like this should be in a Zelda game.
Is it too piratey? It could be.
Young Pearl
I'm
seems a little
digging
piratey.
it. I'm digging it.
I like to think we do some weird stuff that no one's ever done before.
Me with that.
We learn a lot of songs.
We can
Is
just
that
keep
so
a drum in the background.
It's very
Yeah.
atmospheric.
And keep the tip, huh?
Huh?
Is that a
Yep.
deuce?
That's
I
right.
was just playing with the strings.
You'll be glad you did this.
Are
one.
these potions of any significance?
Potions of mind reading?
Gotcha. So what's in it for me?
The tip.
You'll be paid well, I promise.
All right. When does it need to be delivered?
Well, they're ready today. Are you
Well, let's
able?
hop to it then. Of course.
Rubber juice, green.
That's why I love you
There's
guys.
lava juice.
He punches you in the
Large
shoulder.
shake,
Yervin is it.
or large fries, chocolate
Shake.
shake.
Large fries, chocolate chip.
Okay, say that one more time. When everyone else is talking, I can't hear Bob.
He said, "That's why I love you guys," and he punches you right in the shoulder.
I'm gonna grab my shoulder and not wince in pain and say, that's what we're here for.
Okay. Anything else in the yawning portal?
One more drink for the road.
I guess I will finish the one drink I had.
I'm gonna bring the chest over to Stelio and the guys that did not come over and make my way back to the house.
Can we?
We will
roll
just talk to
performance
him.
for loot?
Yes.
Perfect.
Do
Can
you
I-
want us to help and just him get advantage, or one of us get advantage?
Yeah,
Because I have a
we could
+6
do
to
it.
performance.
We can. Yeah, I can assist you this time with your lead.
That is a dirty 20. Dirty 20.
Okay. 10 gold.
to the end.
To the end.
To Mertz.
Yeah. Well, I mean, gold.
The gold is
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you meant like to the end.
No.
I thought you were saying to the end.
That's
Like,
what
we're leaving.
No. I meant the gold goes
Now
to
to
like
Mertz.
exactly what I said last.
I thought that was some like religion thing that you were saying, like to the end.
I don't.
Mertz and then a delivery.
Did Skibbers and Patches O'Houlihan get their cheese?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so you arrive on the street out in front of Mert's house.
Perception check.
Yeah, is there
That's a natural 20.
Okay.
Where them bodyguards at?
There is a street sweeper across the street. Just doing his job. Sweeping.
They're getting better.
I'm gonna go knock on Mert's door.
Mert's door.
Mert's door and just tap tap tap.
I'm just gonna sit in the street and stare at the street sweeper.
is it dark?
Laser focus.
It is not yet dark. It's getting toward the evening. Mert opens the door, but only so far.
Hey Mert, it's us.
Afternoon.
Come to report about things.
Yes. Yes. One moment. Closes the door.
Yes, company.
Perception check?
Sure. Why not? I'm okay with those. No, I'm not.
Got a 23.
You can hear at least 4 people going upstairs.
There are 4 people going upstairs.
Cool, because I got a solid 3.
I'm just too focused on the street sweeper. Zeroed it.
You got 1.
I got 5.
So basically, Justin's the only one paying attention, and everyone else is just like kicking rocks in the road. Got it.
Okay, couple minutes. Mert opens the door, gestures you inside.
What the horse's name was? I'm gonna start speaking after the door's been closed, and there's
Is it Elizabeth?
Roxy, I believe.
No, like Maggie.
Mag. Yeah, that's what it was. It was Mag.
I think it was like.
It would start with an R.
No, I thought it was an M.
Maxine.
Maxine.
Had an accident for sure.
Yeah.
Maxine, wanted to let you know, or told us to let you know that there were 2 Zents that were dropped off at the Yawning Portal, and they were talking about recruiting. What was it, Watchmen? I don't have my notes, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have my notes either. So
It's in my notes. I wrote all of it down.
And,
Okay.
And one of them was an ogre, an orc.
One of them was a female half orc, and the other one was a bald sun elf, I believe.
Something else.
And they were talking about recruiting Watch for the docks.
Hey, just real quick, you can give me Jacob's character and I can check his notes.
Yeah.
Are they on the character?
It's in the notes of the character.
If it's
Okay.
I was like, yeah, if anyone needs me to check anything, I
Or
can.
Bob could just pull up his character.
Yeah, it's in the
Or
notes
Bob
of the
can,
character,
yeah.
Towards the bottom.
All right. Go ahead. You can grab Stellium.
Up towards the bottom.
It's out towards the bottom.
Okay, let's see. Notes. It says Maxine, that one Maxine has information concerning Zent operative and their whereabouts.
Yeah. There should be.
Yeah. Heart pin will help identify Sun Elf, bald tattoos, and half orc, tough female. Have hired spies and mercs to patrol the docks. Dropped at Yawning Portal.
There you go. Short, sweet, simple.
Well done. Excellent work. Glad to see that offer paid off.
So, are we against the Zentrum, or like just at ends with them? Is there a reason we're keeping tabs on them?
They're murdering cutthroats, and slavers.
You'll have that.
Same as before. I'd like to. Can I infer that he knows Sylvan? Like,
It seems unlikely that he would. I mean, he's a big fat human.
gotcha. As a test, I'd like to just say, man, I really wish we could all talk in Sylvan, and hope and look right at him, and see what he's like, his reaction.
You know Elvish.
I also know Elvish.
He does not react.
Should we tell him about the 2 different groups of Zentrum?
Are we speaking common or elvish?
He's
Speaking
Sylvan to the other.
The one that we both took as a joke that's actually become helpful.
It's not. I didn't think it was a joke. I think it would be a cool little satyr entertainer. You're the smart guy.
I don't think it's wise right now. I don't think we should talk about it really at all until we know a little more.
We know from a Zent that there are 2 groups of Zents.
And the Zents, those Zents don't seem to like the other Zents. So until we know what type of gang war we're dealing with here,
I'd like to check on Mert and see how he's feeling about this conversation we're having really quickly.
He's looking suspiciously back and forth between the 2 of you.
In common, what do we know about the Zents? We don't know. I don't even know what we're looking for. Some of them seem to be out to kill us, and some seem just to want nothing to do with us. Should we kill on sight? Should we run?
No blood in the streets. Keep it all off the streets.
Keep it all off the streets.
Okay.
so we'll do it in the grass.
Sewers. Remember we were down in the sewers.
Alleys.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you leave them to me. If they so much as move and you know about it, come and tell us.
Okay. Just trying to stay alive out here in these tough streets.
You'll be safe. But you don't want to get mixed up with that crowd.
That crowd doesn't get mixed up with
we
us.
don't want to get mixed up with that crowd.
It would seem unwise.
Sure be a shame if we were to get mixed in with that crowd.
How do you even know what crowd I'm trying to get mixed into for being real.
The wrong rats.
Play
And
all
rats.
angles.
You're a rat person, Derek.
Play all
You could say I'm a
angles so
rat
that it all
bastard.
goes wrong.
Just to make sure. So we have the Zentrum. They're a gang in the area. Don't mess with. The Xanathars. Gang in the area. Don't mess with. Right?
The Xanathars are a different order altogether. They're strictly local.
They're a strictly local gang here.
That's right.
And
There's
the
a
Zentrums-
beholder makes his lair beneath the city, somewhere above Skullport. His name is Xanathar.
There's a beholder beneath the city, and we're just kind of okay with that?
There's always been one. Hundreds of years now.
Is there a reason it's there?
Powerful crime lord.
And nobody's done anything about it?
This city is a dangerous place.
I agree.
Does he happen to have like pig people guarding him?
It's just, I don't know. It's not usually common for a known beholder to be left alone for long enough to be a crime lord. Usually they rally some sort of force against it, don't they?
It's been that way since before I was born, lad.
Strange.
Does he happen to publish a guide to everything?
Not in this life,
Well,
I find more speaking in Sylvan to you. I want to discover more about this beholder.
Perhaps at a later date when we are more equipped.
I don't want to go after it. I just want to know.
You still have that pen?
yes, the special pen that you gave me to identify as the Maxine. Yes, here. I assume you want it back.
Oh, I'd like to make a trade if you're inclined.
My pen for payment, or like my pen for another pen?
He takes a little leather pouch out of his chest pocket, pulls out a larger pen. It still has a silver harp on it, but it's backed with blue, and it's far more visible.
Oh, pen for pen. All right, I like pens. They're cool.
This one comes with some strings attached.
Well, it's a harp. I would assume it has some strings.
It does. I represent an ancient order called the Harpers.
Ah, weird.
We fight for freedom of all people.
Warforged 2?
Warforged 2?
Of course.
Nice. I am always excited to fight for freedom.
Our enemies won't treat you kindly if they see this. He passes it forward.
So should I wear it? I'm gonna trade the pens. No. This is because that pen you said don't wear. Should I wear this pen or like?
Our agents, on the other hand, will help you if they see it.
I will show it to select people I believe to be the proper people.
He reaches up to his tunic and pulls it over, and he's got a gold one.
Oh, how do I get that one? That one's much shinier.
You'll get there. I
Okay.
can tell.
You have to sell several levels of the multi-level marketing.
You have to
System.
test
It's not
really
called
high
that
on the
anymore.
Satan's.
Um,
Yeah, you're seeing this.
Are any of the rest of you willing to join the cause of freedom today?
the shiny pen. It's pretty cool. It's got strings attached though.
Can you keep the deal open?
I can.
I will assist, but I try not to align anybody until I know a lot more about them.
What's so bad about freedom,
Mike
guys?
is the Switzerland of
I
people.
don't like being publicly aligned.
I don't like being publicly
You don't have to wear
aligned
it out in
with
public. Look, he's got
anybody.
his under her flap.
I am willing to
I
help
don't like to be
where
on
I
any kind
can.
of registry.
What sorts of enemies are we making with aligning ourselves with you? What sorts of enemies come at us?
Oh, most of the folks we've discussed tonight.
Zentrum, Xanathar, other gangs that.
Oh, this is still Mert.
Yes, this
No.
is still Mert.
Okay.
Other gangs that seek to enslave and put other people down.
I'll be like, oh well, yeah, okay, yeah, I'll sign it.
He hands you a pen.
Big pen.
Are they literal strings on there? I would like to know. That's
Like
upsetting.
metal enamel things.
You should make a working, functioning harp one of these for like some entertainers. That would be a cool idea.
I'll take that into consideration.
Just saying. Neat little baubles.
It'll be
Alright.
on his to-do list.
Well, do we want to wrap here? Do we want to run potions or?
Probably need to wrap here. At least we need to wrap here. You guys are more than
Okay.
welcome to.
No, we can.
Going to put that little pin in my pouch as another bauble.
Okay, well, guys, this has been our in-person session. I'm posting this to YouTube as soon as the internet works.
Yeah.
See y'all next week.
Well, bye.
Goodbye.
I'm Han. This is Skivers and Patches of
Zach.
Houlihan.
Varys climbed the ranks